Hey, this will be a video chart on EIGH. Usually I don't know anything about the companies that I'm doing these charts on, but I have been following around the message boards on this one. It's kind of like a murder mystery, big soap opera thing all washed into one. I won't comment on my opinions on how I think things will play out or anything like that. I will just keep this strictly to a technical perspective because I have gotten lots of questions on the chart. So as far as my opinions go with what's going on with the company and with all the different storylines, I'll leave my 2 cents out and just keep this to only a chart. So last time I did it, I think I had mapped out how we were in a bullish pennant formation. We had this flagpole, and then we were doing some good consolidating, and I mentioned that basically as long as the bottom of this formation held strong, the chart would remain, with a bullish edge. But as you can see here, a couple weeks ago, it did fall out below this pattern that I had drawn, and now you can see the results. It's come all the way down and tested the 50-day, but as of now, this has not held as support, so that's broken through. But the first kind of key question that I've been getting, and probably the most common one, is where are the new support levels after this 50? I know a lot of people were banking on a bounce off of this 50 that hasn't happened. So that's pretty much the next question, is where's the next potential bounce? And right now we're pretty much sitting right at where it needs to bounce, because if we shrink up the chart, you'll see that this area we're at right now is quite important. So if we go all the way back here and look at the price history from multiple months ago, you can see that here the price acted as resistance a bunch of times. Here it acted as resistance once again. Here it acted as resistance for a couple days here, and then when the price was finally able to get up above it, the big move came, and now we've practically dropped almost all the way back down to it. Depending on where you'd want to draw this trend line or the support line, the price would vary, but the key thing to remember is supports and resistances are not exact prices. They're more of areas or zones. So I'm just going to call this area right here at 12 cents. And 12 cents is pretty much, not pretty much, it is a very key level of support. And the reason I have to say that is because of what I'm drawing right now. You can see that it's got massive price history acting as support, and then when it finally turned in, or acting as resistance back here, and then when it broke through, it turned into a support. So 12 cents is a very key level, and if that level breaks, then in my opinion, and I think any chartist would agree with me on this, it's really only a matter of time before it would drop below 10 cents due to the next key level of support being down here at the 200-day simple moving average, which is right now based at 0.096. So for support levels, the key one is going to be 12 cents, and if that can't hold, it's looking like it'll at least momentarily go below the 10 cents mark and hit 0.096. And who knows, with the way things have been going, if the price acts like it did up here around the 50-day, then the 200-day won't be holding up too strong very long. And the price supports after that are down around 5 cents. So hopefully, for the people that are, expecting this to head back up, these levels can hold. But if it doesn't, then, from a charting perspective, things are already going to be looking more rough than they already are. In terms of resistance levels, the key one right now is just trying to get back up above the 50-day simple moving average, which is valued at 17 cents right now. The other key level is this 20-cent area. It was a resistance here, then acted as a support, and a support momentarily here. So 17 cents and 20 cents are going to be the near-term resistance levels on any sort of bounce upwards. But for now, I think the key thing is going to be just trying to stabilize. The price hasn't stabilized since it broke down below up in this range. It's been putting in lower lows ever since, and it's had about, looks like 10 red days in a row. So the bears are definitely in charge here short term, but we are sitting at what should be some pretty solid supports. So if these can hold, great. If not, then like I said, I would expect the price to drop below 10 cents and give this 200-day support level a test. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I would encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and subscribe to the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety of something for everybody. It is all free, so I'd encourage you to sign up and give it a try. One more time, this was EIGH. Thanks for listening.